Wildfire season has already begun in BC, but news is still banned on Facebook and Instagram. You said yourself this is likely going to be a bad season. Last week, our outlet, we interviewed a law professor, and he said, in his opinion, it would be likely Meta would work with Canada. Oh, I'm sorry. We interviewed law professor Michael Geist last week, and he told us that, in his view, Meta would unblock news in Canada if the Online News Act were changed. Would your government compromise with Meta so that Canadians could once again post news on Facebook?
Meta, Facebook, has made the decision that they shouldn't have to compensate hardworking journalists telling local news stories. It is a decision by Meta that makes billions of dollars of profit all around the world, that they have no accountability to journalists that actually tell local stories, work hard to actually make sure people are properly informed, and instead make money off of sharing of information without recognizing the role they must play in a strong, independent media that is enhancing our democracies. This is a test moment where countries are going to have to realize that either we stand up for journalism and the profession, faced with internet giants that refuse to actually participate in it, or we bow down to them and allow them to make billions more dollars while degrading the safety, well-being, and communities that thrive in our democracy. I know there are a lot of people trying to figure out ways to keep everyone informed, particularly around emergency situations. We had this disagreement with Google, and Google stepped up with $100 million to make sure that local journalism was thriving. This is on Meta. This is Facebook deciding that they don't want to support the work of maintaining democracies. And either Canada stands strong to protect information and independent journalism, or else we see our democracies further diminished and further vulnerable to irresponsible web giants that are making billions off of people but taking no responsibility for the communities and the well-being of those communities that they exist and profit from everywhere around the world. We will continue to stand strong against the damaging impact of Meta, of Facebook, of Instagram, of all of them, until they step up and recognize that funding quality journalism in communities large and small, right across the country and around the world, is their responsibility, as it is all of ours.